What's up guys, Adam here and welcome back to another AC Milan career mode. As you can see, the table, we are currently first after 17 games played with 41 points, and in real life we can't even beat Sassuolo. But at least in FIFA career mode, we are first place in the league. Now, as you can see right here, we are currently the 20th of December, and the January transfer window is about to open, and I plan to make some big signings if my transfer budget allows it. First off, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and request some funds from the board, 10 million to win actually qualify for Champions Cup and reach the semi-finals of the Coppa Italia. So we're going to have to see what the board has to say about that, but hopefully they say yes to it because, you know, I want that extra cash. I want to sign Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I want to bring him back to Milan, and as you can see, we have our monthly scouting update. Federico Gasbaro, 45 overall, 45 to 61 overall with a potential of 73 to 94, so I'm gonna sign him up. And the rest of these 1 month scouted players aren't doing that well, so I'm gonna keep scouting everybody else. And last episode, Jeremy Menez got injured, but he'll only be out for 4 weeks with a sprained ankle. First training of this episode, and Gianluigi Donnarumma has increased to a 79 overall. He's almost an 80 rated, and he's still 16 years old. His birthday is in February, and he's already almost 80 rated. And I plan to make a lot of changes, not a lot of changes, just a few transfers that I want to do. So I'm gonna assign some scouts on some players, and I'll show you in a few seconds. So we have Joe Matip, Emmanuel Mamana, we have Jose Gaya, Gregor Skrichauia, Kaká. I'd actually like to bring him back, Anwar El Ghazi, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now, these are only players that I've put like just like that. I'd actually really like to bring in Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Gregor Skrichauia, Kaká just maybe for sentimental value, and Jose Gaya because I do want to replace Mattia De Sciglio. He has been absolutely awful in real life, and I just can't stand him. I don't even want to see him in this career mode anymore. And one more player that I actually forgot to add that I think we're getting at the end of the summer, if we can bring him in, is Lionel Vangioni. He's from River Plate, so I'm gonna go ahead and scout him and see what his rating is, and maybe I might sign him. We're gonna rotate him. We're gonna rotate Antonelli and whoever I try to bring in, maybe Gaia or Vangoni. So the board is going to give us the 10 million that I have requested. Very nicely done. Maybe I could have asked for more, but it doesn't really matter. My transfer budget is now 10.7 million and 250k on wages. I'm gonna try to, like, you know, do some player swap deals, maybe for Zlatan, maybe for Mamana. I'm just gonna have to try some stuff during January and, you know, see what I can pick up, because I do want to bolster maybe that left back spot, and I do want to bring in another striker. I really want to bring in Zlatan. You guys don't know how much I love and miss Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but here it is. The transfer window is finally open. Important transfer market information, and here's my youth squad monthly report. Alessandro Benatti, 53 overall, 75 to 83 potential. Christian Riggio, 57 overall, 75 to 93 potential. Very nicely done. And Federico Gasbaro, 53 overall, 75 to 94 potential. He is a right back. Could approach to buy Zlatan Ibrahimovic on contract expiry, but I want him right now in this January transfer window. So right away, I am going to add, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where in the world did I pass him and not even notice? Yes, I did. I'm going to add Luis Adriano to this deal and offer PSG 5 million plus Luis Adriano for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So Gaia is worth 17 million euros and Lionel Vangioni is worth 5.5 million. So I'm just gonna, you know, further scout them to see their overalls, and then I'm gonna see which offer I'm gonna make. You know, even though we just got Bertolacci, I might be adding him to the transfer list because in real life he has been pissing me off. He's so lazy, doesn't track back, doesn't do anything. He's just been really pissing me off. I'm gonna add one player to this transfer list if I can find them right now. Where in the world is Mattia De Sciglio? I want him to get the hell out of Milan. I do not want him anymore, so I'm adding him to the transfer list. As you can see right here, Jeremy Menez can return from his injury and rejoin the first team squad's training sessions. Very nicely done. He can be on the bench, but he's not going to be playing in the first team for at least 1 or 2 more games. Marco Capuano has increased to a 74 rated with the player training. Transfer offer 18.5 million for Jeremy Menez from Olympique Lyonnais, and I'm gonna go ahead and reject this offer. So PSG have said that they want 37.5 million million plus Luis Adriano for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I'm going to offer them 12.5 plus Luis Adriano to see what they have to say. 3 transfer offers for Jeremy Menez, 1 from Wolfsburg, 1 from Stoke, and 1 from Torino, and I'm gonna go ahead and reject all 3 of these offers. First game of this episode, and it is a home game coming up against Bologna, so I'm going to be rotating my lineup, and I'm going to be simulating this first match because Bologna are currently 16th place, so the chances of picking up a victory are very high. So let's go and simulate this game. I'm going with Donnarumma, Calabria, Eli, Capuano, Antonelli, Sissoko, Benassi, Mauri, Suso, Niang, and Mario Balotelli. I'm going to simulate all the way to the end. Niang picking up an injury, just like in real life. And by Niang is out injured. Capuano and Antonelli scoring. Hopefully Niang is nothing serious. It probably will be, just because that's the way FIFA goes. Player injured, and Niang will only be out for 3 weeks, so it's not that bad, but it could have been worse. But players always seem to get injured when you decide to simulate games, and we have final scouting reports on all of these players, so I'm gonna go check out Vangioni and Gaia. Gaia's an 80 rated, and Vangioni is 77 rated, and he has some decent pace, very decent sliding and stand tackling. I want to go for Vangioni because he is realistic, but I'd also like to go for Gaia, so I think I'm going to go for Vangioni till the end of the season, and then Gaia next season. So next season, we can rotate Gaia and Vangioni and try and get rid of Luca Antonelli. And also Krychowiak, he's 82 rated, and he's worth 20 million, so I might be picking him up at the end of this transfer window or next transfer window, which is basically next season. Gianluigi has said that he wants to discuss his wages. I'm going to be offering Donnarumma a contract extension of 2 years for 30k a week and a crucial first team player. So I've just seen that PSG have rejected the offer, so I'm once again gonna ask for 10 million to qualify for Champions Cup and now reach the final in the Coppa Italia. And what I'm going to do is offer 17.5 plus Luis Adriano, see if I can actually do that, and yes I can. So the board has only allocated us 6 million, but I think that's enough to work with. Very nicely done from the board. And a transfer offer from Benfica for Mattia De Sciglio, 5.5 million. I'm just gonna counter offer 7.5 to see what they have to say. Second game of this episode coming up against 7th place Roma at the Stadio Olimpico. There's one thing I hate in FIFA is these snowy conditions. The ball just bounces all over the place, and you saw that in the game against Carpi. Roma's going with Szczesny, Torosiris, Gomber, Manolas, Digne, Carvalho, Nangola, and Salah, Strootman, Perotti, and Edin Dzeko up top. And we are the top scoring team in the Serie A. Obviously, we have the best freaking strikers. Bacca is amazing. Balotelli has been playing phenomenal in this game. In real life, he has been absolutely terrible. Dreadful, to say the freaking least. But let's jump into this game and try to walk out of here with 3 points. That's a nice cross in by Salah, but that's a very nice headed clearance by Romagnoli. Let's go. Bazoer to Balotelli. Balotelli try to get this away, but it's blocked by Torosiris. Can Bazoer recover this? It's going to send it into Dzeko. Dzeko to Strootman. Strootman to Nangola. Nice block by Umtiti. Okay, no, whatever. No, ref. No, ref. What is wrong with you? Every time I go on the attack, he blows for halftime. Halftime, I took like 1 shot on target. It was an offside headed ball by Balotelli. Let's jump into the second half. Try to walk out of here with a victory. Try and score a goal at least. Antonelli to Benassi. Benassi, nicely done. Benassi to Bacca. Let's go, Bacca. Cut inside, Bacca. You got some space. To Benassi. Benassi with the shot. Yes! I mixed up my words completely right there, but Benassi gets on the end of that off a pass from Carlos Bacca. Beautifully done. Beautiful run by Marco Benassi. And in the 85th minute, probably seals his deal. And when I say probably, I mean freaking probably. Nicely done by Bacca into Benassi. Benassi with the first time shot into the back of the net. Hits off the post, scoring his second goal this season. 86th minute, we are up 1-0, and I'm going to park the bus because you never know what happens in FIFA. Very nicely done, but they have a corner coming up in the 89th minute, and their goalkeeper is out of the net. Tonelli has just come on. Let's get this out. Nice. Okay, just hold it, Umtiti. Hold this, Umtiti. Hold this, Umtiti. You know what? Let's go for goal from here. Let's go for goal from here. Umtiti all the way. Come on, Umtiti. Come on, Umtiti. Samuel Umtiti. Yes! Oh my goodness, what a goal by Umtiti. Oh my goodness, I don't even care that there was no keeper, just to place that with his left foot. Wow, what a strike by Umtiti. I was like on my box. Just look at his strike by Umtiti. Wow, I was actually a bit further, but I don't even care. Samuel Umtiti from so far out. beautifully done to place that. I think that's his first goal this season. Scores in the empty net, 90th minute. We're up 2-0, and the referee is gonna blow for full time. A goal from Benassi and a goal by Samuel Umtiti put us up 2-0, and we walk out of here with 3 points. Beautiful strike by Umtiti. Second game of this episode coming up in the Coppa Italia against Fiorentina away from home. So a lot of my players are tired from the game before against Roma, but I'm still putting out Donnarumma, Abate, Tonelli, Capuano, Antonelli, Sissoko, Kushka, Mauri, Bonaventura, Menez, and Carlos Bacca. I think this team can walk out of here with a victory. Here away from home, Fiorentina is going with freaking Tiramisu in goal, the guy who saves every single ball I shoot at him. Astori, Roncalia, Rodriguez, Teo, Bade, Costa, Pascual, Kalinic, Zarate, and Babacar. They don't have Ilicic, who scored last time. I'm pretty sure Ilicic scored last time. Last time we played Fiorentina, it was a 3-2 game, but I walked out of here with a victory. So let's try to pick up a victory, just not by 3-2. Watch Tino into the middle of the shot, the save by Donnarumma. Can he recover? Very nice recovery by Donnarumma. Watch him, Abate. Watch Kalinic. Very nice. No, Abate, do not let him go. The shot! Zarate once again almost putting it into the back of the net. What is this defending? Each team is just not defending well. We're jumping into the second half. They've had like 6 shots on target. Donnarumma made 1 save and the rest were wide. So let's jump into the second half. Pushka to Sissoko. Sissoko has Menez running forward. Can I actually get this to Menez? Menez with the header. Menez. Come on, Menez. Your rebound. Yes. Oh my goodness. Right off kickoff. Menez started running. Sissoko crossed it into him. An early cross. Not an early cross. It was a through ball. Menez somehow got to the header. It hit off the bar. Look at this. Just the through ball from Sissoko. Menez with the header. Like Tartara, whatever his name is, couldn't handle it. And Menez puts in his own rebound off his hands and into the back of the net. Menez scoring, and we're up 1-0 in the 47th minute. That is the weirdest goal I think I've ever scored in my life. Nicely done, Bacca. Bacca goes to Menez, but it comes back to Bacca. Bacca start pushing this forward. Very nicely done. Let's take this inside. Nice ball roll. Let's go, Bacca. Let's go, Bacca. Bacca have a shot near post. Bacca! Carlos Bacca. Easier than that. You couldn't have had it. Carlos Bacca from a tight angle. The goalkeeper could not have saved that. It was so nicely placed by Carlos Bacca into the back of the net. Very nice run. He just like ball rolled around him. And we are up 2-0. Third goal by Carlos Bacca in the 53rd minute. Straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And I think the referee is going to blow for full time. Yes, very nicely done. Progressing on to the next round. I'm pretty sure there's not 2 rounds in the round of 16. But we pick up a 2-0 victory against Fiorentina at their ground. Donnarumma has accepted his contract, and Mattia De Sciglio has been sold for 5.5 million to Benfica, and PSG has accepted 20 million plus Luis Adriano for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I'm going to offer him 2 years, 240,000 a week, and a crucial first team player role for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Let's see if he accepts his contract. I would love to have him back at Milan. I don't care that he's 34. Age means nothing when you're this good. So let's see if he accepts his contract. A transfer offer for Moussa Sissoko from AS Monaco, which I'm gonna go ahead and reject. Now, I was going to play this final game coming up against Fiorentina, but they're currently in 15th place and not doing that good. This is going to be the last game of this episode. It's simulated. We had a bunch of games in quick succession in this episode, but I'm going to be simulating this final match because I want to see if Zlatan Ibrahimovic accepts his contract. So I'm going with Donnarumma, Abate, Umtiti, Romagnoli, Antonelli, Sissoko, Benassi, Bazoer, Bonaventura, Menez, and Mario Balotelli. I'm going to simulate all the way to the end. Menez and Carlos Bacca scoring, and we pick up a 2-1 victory for another 3 points. And let's go see what Zlatan has said. He says that he doesn't feel that this move suits him. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be going and adjust my wages so I can give him a bit more money. So I'm gonna be bumping up his contract to 270k a week for 2 years and a crucial first team player. And in the final training of this episode, Romagnoli gets an F, but he still increases to an 80 rated central defender. Senior physiotherapist has cleared Mbaye Niang to return from his injury, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic has once again declined his contract. I'm just gonna go ahead and offer him 300k per week for 2 years and a crucial first team player. I really want Zlatan to come, and I don't even think I'm gonna be able to get him this episode because we do have a game coming up in a few days. Hopefully he accepts in the next few days. Please, Zlatan, please. He declined it once again. Zlatan, come on. What about 320k for 2 years and a crucial first team player. Please tell me you're at least gonna accept that. I don't care if I have to give him all the money in the world. I just want him back here at Milan. And I know I said that was the final training of this episode, but Ibra didn't accept this contract, so I'm going to be simulating this last one. And Donnarumma goes up to an 80 rated. Just everything is going right now. All I need right now is for Zlatan to accept this contract, and that is going to make this episode complete. Please tell me he accepts at least before the game. And he declined once again. Come on, Zlatan. I don't care. I'm offering you 330k, 2 years, crucial first team player. Please tell me you're going to accept that. I know this is dragging on so long, but I really want Zlatan. Advance one more day. Please tell me he accepts. And yes, Zlatan Ibrahimovic has accepted his contract. He's coming in for 330k per week, 20 million plus Luis Adriano. But I don't care. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, welcome back to AC Milan. Zlatan, let's go give him the number 10 that was originally worn by, what's his name? Keizuki Honda. But Zlatan Ibrahimovic is getting the number 10. I'm going to go ahead and swap him with Balotelli right here. And he's going to be my captain. I don't care that I put Abate. I'm putting Zlatan Ibrahimovic as my captain. Welcome to AC Milan. Welcome back to AC Milan. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, we are taking on Udinese in the quarterfinals of the Coppa Italia, and I'm pretty sure that we're still first in the table because of the Serie A table. We have 50 points after 20 games. We are just taking over this table. Thank you guys so much for watching. I signed Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and I will see you next time.
Do it!
Do what?
Just do it!
Okay, do what?
Do it!
Subscribe to our channel. Whoa, calm down there, Shia.
Just do it!
Also, follow us on Twitter at the Nobz YT.
Just do it!